Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planethead. This is Planethead. This is episode 2, of my foray into fitting out my Cheetah. Um, Yesterday I got a little bit befuddled on what I was doing with how I wanted to fit it out. Probably took a little bit too long messing around with stuff, plus I'd gotten off of work. So my brain was a little bit fudged. But I got some good feedback from Seeple and read up on a few things. And that actually goes into my hint of the day, and it comes from one of the comments that was put on the channel there from a couple different people. A couple people sent me some messages regarding my questions about the difference between inertial modifier and align time, and what it basically boils down to, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I read this correctly, is that your inertial modifier is your turning speed whenever you're currently in motion, and then if I pull it down here, I'll show you that your align time is your time to enter warp from a full stop. So how is that different? I'm going to remove these off here while I'm talking. Basically, when you're out fighting people, it controls your ability to turn and go, which would really affect larger ships. Well, smaller ships too if you're in a dogfight. But as far as align time, it would affect you go through a gate and to try to get off that gate to be safe. So that is very important in regards to getting under that 2-second threshold that everybody kind of looks for here to be safe. Now there's other things that you can do to avoid being tackled, and nothing is 100% foolproof, but outfitting a ship like the Cheetah, which this is the first time I've flown one, is to you want to go with a cloaky, quick guy. So that's what I'm shooting for. So that is the hint of the day. Now, I read up on a couple ideas for some fits for this, and then I'm going to fit out the ship for my initial try at things by cheating. And then I'll talk about that in a second because one of my buddies, Ink, on the comment section, he sent to me a couple days ago a package which I had not looked at, a contract. He had asked me to go out to Thera, if you watch those videos, to try those out because he'd never been out there. So I did that through a couple episodes. So he sent me a package of parts that fit a Cheetah. So I'm going to use the parts he gave me, not spend a lot of time on that, learn from that, and then unfortunately, Ink, I'm going to put myself right into a battle area today. I pulled up the map and I was trying to find the fastest place that I can put myself at danger, and that's actually right around the corner over here in low sec in Jasamento, Jasamito. Over 87 ships have been destroyed in the last hour, and it's only 2 jumps away. So there may be a gate camp going on there. So, Ink, I'm going to take the stuff you sent me, I'm going to put it on my ship, and I'm going to try to go get blown up. So I hope you don't mind. But I really appreciate it, and thanks so much to everyone and to him. So the first thing I actually wanted to do was expand upon what I was doing yesterday and do a little bit of an experiment with nanofiber. What is the difference between nanofiber in internal structures and your inertial stabilizer? So every time I try to build a new ship, I want to learn a little bit more about maybe the things that affect different things. So, and I'm sure a lot of you have already used these. I'm just trying to dig a little bit deeper for my own self-knowledge, which maybe this helps you a little bit. So basically the nanofiber internal structure replaces some of the heavier structure components with lighter ones that are more fragile, increases the ship velocity, improves the maneuverability, but loses hull strength. I don't really worry too much about the hull strength because if somebody catches me, they're going to kill me anyway. So this is a bonus there. Whereas your inertial modifiers, and I talked about this the last one, improves handling and maneuverability. It does not have any negatives there. Let me just check one thing here. Both of them, the more of them that you put onto the ship, the less of a bonus that you get. So what I thought I would do was just a really quick thing before I actually fit this fully out, is I would just do a quick comparison of if I were to put 4 inertial modifiers on there and then 4 nanos and then split them up, because the stacking of 4 of them will affect their bonuses. So we got it here. I'm just going to start off with my nanofibers. I'm going to drop 4 of them onto it. 1 and then 2. Am I recording? Sorry, yes I am. Okay, that bothered me. It's going too fast. 3 and 4. So what I thought I would do is just write down what my align times and my align time and my inertial modifiers are. So my inertial modifier is 1.9095 and my align time with 4 nanofibers on there is 3.79. Now this doesn't go by my skills, and it doesn't go by my whether or not I have any rigs in here. It's just by these right here. So that's what that is. I'm going to separate those out a little bit so I can actually read. So let's remove those off. Unfit. Unfit. I could actually put the inertial modifiers on here and save half a second, but I have a feeling when we split these up, it's going to be better. Because actually, I'll show you with the inertial stabilizers, if you've never actually seen it, how stacking them actually hurts you. So watch this. I'm going to put this inertial modifier. We're at 2.77. So now it goes down to 2.33. So that's a 46.46 difference there. We put on another one. The bonus is 2.31 down to 1.97. So about a 34. So that's almost a 10 jump there. 0.10 jump. Drop it again. Now we're down to like a 0.19 bonus. Notice how I'm getting less and less of a bonus off of these. In this last one, I'm only getting a 0.08 bonus off of that. It goes from 1.78 to 1.85. So that's why I'm wondering, splitting them up, will I get a better bonus off the two? So we're going to type in here 1.70 and 3.37. So obviously the inertial modifiers work a little bit better than the nanofibers. There's probably something else that goes on with them. Do I see any other numbers going? I don't know. So last but not least, I'm going to unfit this one and unfit this one. I'm going to throw on 2 nanofibers. 1, 2, and that puts me down to 1.76, and 3.49. So in reality, going with 4 inertial stabilizers is better than going with 2 inertials and 2 nanos. Now there's a question. What if I went with 3 and 1? Unfit. And oops. Inertial. So 3 and 1. Let's just say 1 times 3. There we go. And that is 1.719. And so it's still not as good as having the 4 inertial stabilizers. Interesting. I thought it would be better than that. I'm good with that. So basically going with 4 inertial stabilizers, if I wanted to get this number down as much as possible, I would want to go with 4 inertial stabilizers. Now there's other things involved, and once you get below that 2.0 spot, then you can start mixing things up. I like to look at what you're trying to do with the ship first and do the most with it. So if a ship, as I'm learning, I'm not a great fitter, so I just focus on the most important thing and then fit things around it. My goal here is to get under 2.0 on the align time. It's align time, right? On the align time. So that is where I would want to go with that. Now, am I going to fit this out this way this time? No, because my buddy gave me a contract. Unfit. Actually, I can just leave this. There we go. Yes. But that gives me an idea of what I'm looking for in the future once I get blown up. And I can try some things out, and I know a little bit more about the stacking of things. Are there other things that might be involved that might affect that? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. There are some. If you can think of some things, please let me know. I know there's skills. I actually looked it up, and there are a few skills that I am lacking, which I added in. You got Spaceship Command. I threw that in there for level 4. Level 5. That'll reduce my align time by 2%, and then, or increase my agility by 2%. And then I also threw in evasive maneuvering. Takes 9 days, so I didn't really want to wait on that, but I threw it in the back just so I have it there as it gets better, and that's a 5% bonus, so I can still skill up on those. Okay, so I'm going to pull this down for just a second because I'm going to get that contract, but I'm going to, Ink actually is in my in the Five Bones channel a lot, but he sent me the contract. I don't want to actually pull up his user ID for that. Just to, Ink, you know, it is what it is. I don't like putting people's names out there if I don't have to. That's why I actually cover up the Five Bones channel by my ugly face down in the bottom left-hand corner. So let's just see here. I need to go into contracts. And finance, contracts, and item exchange. We're going to take that. View the contract, 0 ISK, thank you so much. And we're going to accept it from me. Gave me a bunch of stuff here. He gave me a interdiction nullifier 1, micro auxiliary power core 1, a relic analyzer 2. A relic analyzer 2. I don't even know how I can use that. A bunch of dude, you hooked me up. Some of these things I don't think I can use completely. But we're gonna throw some stuff on. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna accept that. Really appreciate it. We'll go ahead and close that, and we'll bring ourselves back here up to the top. Whoa. It doesn't have a name on there. Okay. I feel better now. There we go. Good. Good. Got a bunch of items in there. And wait a second, where dude, did he give me a cheetah? I didn't even see that. I thought he was giving me parts. Dude, you didn't have to give me a cheetah. I'm going to send him money. I'm sorry. You probably don't want it, but I'm going to send it to you. And if you send it back, I'm just going to keep sending you this. Okay. So, let's see. He's actually already fitted out this ship from what I can tell. Let's make it active. Make it active because I can fly a cheetah now. Now I have 2 cheetahs. I would drop the A-bomb on him, but I'm not going to call him that where it's recordable. I want to run for president someday. Good, good, good. So let's check out the fit, because there's going to be some stuff here that I can't use because I don't have the skills for it yet. So this is the fit that he sent to me. It's got the gravity capacitor upgrade. That is ship modification design and increase scan probe strength. Got me 2 inertial modifiers 2s. Warp core stabilizer 1, which will help from, I got to be tackled by 2 guys. Now, this, I haven't used this since I played before. There's a difference. When I used to play, and this will show you my dated abilities. When I used to play, you had to have 2 warp core stabilizers on in your slots to actually be able to stop 1 point. I know there's a change to this. Let me just show info. When installed, this unit attempts to compensate for the fluctuations and disruptions of the ship's warp core. So there is a way to use this. I think you have to use it. It's like an active. We'll find out. Dude, you're messing with my brain. Okay, so got a small. It gave me a small gravity. I think this is for data sites. Show info. Designed to increase the ship's scan probe strength. Oh, he gave me 2 of those, but I could only put 1 on. Gotcha. So I need to drop that off here, so when I die, I have a backup. Sorry. There's nothing here for my agility. I wonder if I could put that on here or add to this. I also don't have the ability to do the skills to do the data analyzer or the relic analyzer too. So we'll drop those off. Here we'll need to pick up a data and a relic analyzer from the market, just so I got them on me. And last but not least, I love your scan range finding array. This should increase the scan probe strength, but I'm gonna be using my cargo scanner. You know me, I love my cargo scanner, gotta use it. Appreciate everything else. Oh, what is this up here? It says a interdiction nullifier. So show temporarily nullifies the effects of a warp disrupt probes and mobile warp disruptors when activated before entering warp. So this module ceases the function of a burst jammer module, or I'm gonna have to look that up. Am I understanding it correctly that if I'm in a warp bubble, if I turn this on, it will negate the effects of the warp bubble? If that's correct, I think I remember back in the day that covert ships were immune to warp bubbles, but maybe they took that off there and you have to have this on the ship to do that. We're going to fly it. Did he send... Oh, and this is the... Dude, I have my own skin. There we go. Pretty little skin. Ready to go. Good. Alright, so we just need a relic analyzer and a data analyzer, and I hope they sell those in Cheetah. Sorry, it was too easy. So data analyzer, buy this, buy 1, and then I had another hint of the day. I'll save it for tomorrow if I remember it. Another guy made a really good comment on my buying of skills, so I'll talk about that tomorrow. Or later on tonight, because I think I'm going to play more. So we got that. We need our data analyzer, because I was wasting money the way I was buying my skill points. Data analyzer 1, just so we've got it. And buy this, buy 1. There is the dual data and relic analyzer items that you can get. I've never actually fitted one. If I remember correctly, they don't give you as good breakdown or abilities as the other, but it saves you a slot, which then I could throw in my cargo scanner and the scan range finding or the other ones. So, okay, we've got those. Small emission scope, charger. What is that the range finding? Fitting 200. That is one thing here. Oh, so that took up 3. I think because this is a Tech 2, maybe it takes up 300 versus 200. So that's something. Good. And then we need our cargo scanner. Because you can't leave home without your cargo scanner. Okay, so the Type E is super cheap. And that one, we go for super cheap. I think it's actually better. It's just you get them from everywhere. But I might be wrong with that. I'm just assuming. I thought it was something better than the regular cargo scanner. So we got that. And we are ready to roll. So, do we got anything in the ship? Here we go. Cool. The power core. Of course, low power slot description. Supplements the power core, providing more power. I'm not sure I really need this right now because I'm not using my whole power grid, but maybe there's a reason for that. I'll leave it on for now. Okay. And we've got the inertial model stabilizers there. Good. Let's get out and have some fun. I have now a backup Cheetah, so I'm not even hardly worried about dying at all. Let's get ourselves blown up. So we're only 2 jumps away from where I want to go. Should probably practice the covert ops thing, because I have not done that. I had to wait until tonight until I got enough skill points to get the covert ops level 4 so I could actually use the probing device. So, I don't have any I don't have an exit. That's kind of dumb of me. I gotta be honest with you, Cheetah's really cool, but there's so many people here that it just frustrates me that there's so much going on. I'm people claustrophobic. I like my quiet space. There we go. Where I can focus on what I'm doing. Okay. So here's my other part too. I'm just looking at this. Temporarily nullifies the effects of warp disruption probes and mobile warp disruptors. So this is really made for null sec because you can't use either one of these in low sec. That's cool, not a problem, but this will help me from not being pointed, which is really good. You do turn it on. Okay. Of course, it cannot be manually deactivated in the middle of its thingy. So I have to remember to get that started. Oh, it's going to take me... Oh, I'm an idiot. It's going to take me 3 minutes to reactivate it. So what that's telling me is that I need to be careful with all of these things. Let's I'll put this up here. I'll put that there. What I'm doing is I'm trying to put the most important things first. Now the question is, I'm going to be careful with this cloak. Let's get my micro warp drive going. I want to see what happens with the cloak. I'm currently at 2300. My micro warp drive. Let's see how fast we can get up and going. I know I got to 3000 with my probe. Now, why was I able to do that? In this one, I wasn't able to get up to 3000. We'll find out later. And let's see what happens whenever. Actually, I'm going to get off of this gate. Okay, got to be careful with that. Establishing, got to watch out for my capacitor. That's what's happening. It's I just want to get off the gate for any gankers who are looking and they're going, "Ooh, there's a cheetah. I could blow that up with something small." Okay, good. So let's see what happens when I put on this improved cloaking device. One. So I don't see that it is affecting me slowing down. That's pretty cool. So my first defense is the cloak in my mind. Then the second defense is the warp core stabilizer. Now, can you turn on the stabilizer while you have the cloak on is the question. You can't. Interference from the cloaking devices. You can't do that. So let's turn off the cloak. So if you were to turn off the cloak and then put that on. Now I'm not seeing any cooldown there either. Sorry, this is the first time I've used this in over like 8-9 years, so it's been a while. I'm trying to remember. And if I talking jars you guys being able to use or mess around, hopefully that's good. But we're going to try and go right into Josmento, like I was saying earlier now. When I first looked at it, there were over 100 kills, so maybe it's gotten a little bit quieter over there. Let's go over here and find out. It's down to 65, so it's about half as many. Don't know if there's a gate camp on it. We're going to go find out and see what I can do. So as soon as I get through the gate, if I'm cloaked up, now if there's a gate camp, they're probably around it a lot. I need to watch up here for my gate cloak. Never know, I might die right away. But why not just throw yourself into it? So we got 18 people here. Anybody on gate? No. Planet 4, warp within 100. Control B, safe 1. And we are submitting. There we go. Okay. So where was the death? If so many people died. There we go. There's a bunch of wrecks there. Somewhere. Look at all that. Now, a lot of that is... Oh, okay. So, there's a bunch of rookie ships here, which means ganking was going on. So that's the only negative about using the map, is you don't know what types of ships. You almost wish there was a tick for ships destroyed and ships destroyed minus rookie ships. So we got a bunch of rookie ships here. I'm going to go ahead and cloak up. Just because I'm in low second, I don't want to be distracted. And I'm going to turn. So I thought I saw a tick over here. It might just be that they're on grid with me. But what I did there was I cloaked up and turned in a direction. So if somebody's trying to decloak me or sneak up on me, at least I've changed direction. It's a pretty cool planet there. This is why I updated my graphics. So we got rookie, 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 and those are all NPCs. Anything else here? Everything else here looks like NPCs. Now this is just in my range. So let's check out the system. How big is it in general? We are almost near the entire system. So this is the system that I came in from. And is that planet in my bubble? It looks like it's right on the edge. So I don't know. We've got some stations down below. So maybe they cleared out the death. Maybe they salvaged everything. Got another rookie ship here. We got a Drake there. So let's see here. We've got Zik there. I'm just looking for a. So that station. If I want to be near that gate, I think I can warp to that station there, that Astra house. And we'll follow my bubble, and then we'll descan it, see if there's any other wrecks someplace here. Yeah, so that changed a little bit there. Okay. So we've got the rookie ship. Just checking to see if I'm missing anything here. Not seeing any. Nothing there. I can change the filters and stuff maybe to see if there's anything there, but I'm not going to. The only other spot was this gate over here. Maybe if they were on there. I'm going to warp to a planet near it. Warp within 100. See if anything pops up. This is one of the first things that I want to start doing is fly to areas where there's things going on, death happening, so maybe I can report on it or see what's happening. There we go. Now let me go ahead and get moving here. Just so I'm safe. Good, good, good. Descan it one more time. Still a lot of rookie ships, probably the same stuff. Okay. Still Kaldari. So probably just some ganking that was going on. Scanner probe, core scanner probe is out there. Yeah, nothing super special, unfortunately. But this is what I'm going to start trying to do, is look for places where there's things going on. I had actually looked at the map here, and there was some stuff going on down here in Delve, but that was 44 jumps away, and that's Goon Swarm space down there, so they may just be doing some form of military moves or something like that, or they may be attacked, but it would take me so long to get there. It'd be tough to do unless I knew that there was a fight coming. And then I'm not seeing any red anywhere else. If it's close or within range, I might just fly toward the red. I don't mind putting myself at risk. I want to see what's going on. Let's do one last thing. We'll go into Z-Killed board and we'll check Josameto, and see if anything recently has happened there other than those rookie ships. So, Z-Kill board. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And Josameto. Did I spell it right? Oops, I didn't spell it right. Josa Meto. There we go. In the forge. Let's get this map off here. I'm still cloaked up, right? Yep. Good, good, good. How much time do I got on that? 12 minutes left. We're good. So Z killboard. It's 100% dangerous out here. Since it's so close to Cheetah, I'm assuming that it's a ganking area. Looks like July 31st. There was a Orca destroyed, and another hauler right there. I don't know why these guys were trying to get through with haulers. Another hauler right there, and then a bunch of destroyers, which means that there was some ganking going on. Now that is, time is 21:26. I'm assuming that would go by eve time. So 21:26 was just over an hour ago. I'm thinking that they removed off all of the rookie kills here, but you've got, I think that's a ganking group there, and I know safety dot is a ganking group there. So these were gankers, and they're probably going after this Orca an hour ago, or this, what is that? This transport ship here. I can't remember the name of it. And they got a nice big haul of 1.3 billion ISK, and it dropped 1.1 billion. So that's huge. And hey, he's actually got on here the interdiction nullifier on it that I've got on mine. If I'm understanding it correctly, that's not helpful here. It's more helpful to have, that's a nullsec thing. But he did have one warp core stabilizer and some armor on it. Yeah, that's a lot of IS to lose there. So, let's just see how this Orca died as well. Bet you it got ganked. Yes, same guys. Same guys. Corp name insert here. Yeah, I would not be flying my freighters or things through these areas. Take a piecemeal if you can, unless you've got some people to guard you or things like that. That's 1.3 million, so that's not huge. Yeah, 1.6 billion and 1.34 billion. They were hauling stuff. What was he hauling? Let's see what he was hauling here. Dropped a bunch of stuff. Pirate detection array 2 and a pirate detection array 1s. So he might have been taking that out to nullsec. Maybe that's why he had his nullsec thingy on there. I don't know. It's an impel. That's what it was. So what is an impel? I think that is that a blockade runner? Deep space transport. Oh, it's a deep space transport. It's designed for depths of lawless space and mind, possessing. So there's blockade runners and deep space transports. Blockade runners go for agility and cloaking to get around things. Deep space transports go try to muscle their way through areas. So he must have been trying to muscle his way through. They provide great protection for whatever cargo is transported in massive holds. They are, however, some of the slowest ships that are floating through space. So, cool. Cool. Learn something new. That's the other part about doing this sort of thing, is I can learn more about ships and things like that. Let's do one last E-scan, see if anybody's gotten blown up. Just looking to see if there's any wreckage that I might be able to go scavenge. I'm not seeing much here. We got the wrecks. See, those are just Cagliari rookie ships. That's ganking that was going on. Oh, I'm stupid. I can just sort it by name. Yeah, not a whole lot here. Alrighty. Well, that's all I got for today. I'm going to keep playing, but I'm going to keep doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, kind of learning some stuff, trying out the Cheetah. May go into wormhole space. If it drops me into null, then that would have helped me to use the interdiction nullifier. I might watch a few videos on doing the nullifier, using the warp core stabilizer. I might look at changing up the fit a little bit. Might do some relic and data sites. I'm gonna have some fun. I got my Cheetah, so sweet. Alrighty, you guys. Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however you want, and I'm gonna try to get my voice back. Have a good one. Bye bye.